Good evening and salutations, my B&B fans. So, Liam and Hope. I was contemplating should I even actually do this review today because a lot of it was just like yesterday, but there was a couple of different nuances that did wind up happening that I'm still just reeling from, to sit there and put it mildly. So Liam, of course, says no, he doesn't want to get back together. He wants to divorce, despite the fact that, he's cheated as well and Hope has forgiven him. The thing that really blows me about this whole situation, right, is that the one thing he says is Liam. I've done things and you've forgiven me, but the thing is though, it's Liam. I mean, it's Thomas. It's Thomas. And I'm just like, wait, so, and before he even said, I was like, so let me get you straight. If it was anybody else, you would have found a way to let it go. Thomas. Oh, can't be Thomas. And he actually says that. He actually says if it was anybody else, but it was Thomas. And I'm just like, what the hell kind of logic is that? Like, seriously. I understand emotions and stuff like that, but this is something that he's actually sat down. It's something he actually thought about. He put sentences in front of other sentences. I mean, he actually thought about and just said this. That is literally the dumbest reason that I can think of why you can't take her back. Now I understand it's a plot, because it's just the way that he writes, and it is what it is. I mean, I guess for me, I sit there and I look at it, and I'm just like, it's amazing that this show has been on for 35 something years. Um, and people will sit there and continue to go back to it. That's the thing. I mean, yeah, there's some people that have just say, you know what, F it, I can't sit there and deal with this anymore. Okay? But then there's people that have sat there and complained about it, and I can understand now just how bad the writing is, because for you to sit there and say, well, if it was any Joe Schmo off the streets, eh, sure, whatever, we could sit there and find a way to work past that. But Thomas, it's like it's just an acidine one up reason. It's just an acidine reason. And of course, Hope is like, oh, so did you see Steffi? Do you want Steffi now? And I'm just like, bro, no offense, but you're not exactly in a position to really sit there and start um going after him or even saying anything about the fact that he may want to sit there and be with Stephanie. How he even made a remark about it, like, I haven't thought about Stephanie all this time, but now, yeah. Now, of course, that's a lie because he's kissed her more than once. He's kissed her twice. But even with that being said, she kissed Thomas. So, when the truth comes out, he's still going to sit there and be like, but you kissed Thomas. The thing that is going to make him look stupid is the fact that he was on his high moral ground about how you cheated on me and this, that, and third, and you just went out and you kissed Steffi. So, and she already forgave you for, what was her name, Kelly? So, I mean, all around, he's just trash. And I can understand that. You got Thomas that found out from Steffi that Liam knows, and he's so guilty. He's all like, I didn't want to sit there and ruin her marriage, and this, that, and the third, and he wants to go over there and try to smooth things over. Steffi's not sitting there blaming him. Steffi is like, yo, listen, this is on Hope. And unfortunately, this is a ripple effect for a lot of reasons. Not just Liam, but also the company and everything like that. You guys have to remember they're also in the public eye. So now people may be sitting there looking at her sideways as far as buying Hope's line. Thomas, you know what I'm saying? Like it's even from a PR standpoint, I can see it being a disaster. And he does wind up going over to where did he actually want to go? He didn't go to the house. I think he went to the house. I'm not sure exactly where he went. It's weird too because I literally just finished watching it. But he did wind up seeing Hope, and Hope told him everything, and then Hope winds up hugging him, and I'm like, okay. I guess at this point it doesn't even really matter. Now I think I was like, it doesn't even really matter because he's already just walked out on you and just being a complete and utter ass about it, while doing it. All pretty much RJ, Ridge, and Brooke does is talk about Hope's disaster of the marriage and how they're worried about her, and Brooke is kind of blaming herself for some odd reason, which I don't know why, because of um, her sordid history. I'll sit there and say, there's no reality. Even Ridge is like, no, that's not on you. Like, she's gonna sit there and be fine. Let her worry about her. She's gonna be fine. There's no reality. It's not Brooke's fault. It's really not. People do actually have choices in this world. You know, I mean, I know a lot of people don't like Brooke, and they'll sit there and blame Brooke for, I don't know, famine, disease, who knows, war. But you can't sit there and blame her for Hope effing up her marriage. You just can't. And, I mean, while I do understand that once trust is broken, that's pretty much about it. Liam was like, I can't trust you. Because how am I going to know every time I walk out that door that you're not going to sit there and see, Thomas? You work with the guy. You're not going to sit there and fire him and everything like that. And like she said, they're always going to sit there and have a connection because of Douglas. So they're always going to be intertwined. The sad thing, though, is that you knew that. You knew that she is going to work with him. You knew that. You knew that they share a son together. You knew that. So why are you sitting there whining about that now? I feel like that's pretty much about it. I can't really think of anything else that wound up happening, but I want to sit there and kind of share a little tidbit with everyone because I was just like, what? Like, that is literally the stupidest thing I've heard. And, alright, broski. Alright. Anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna go. I want to thank you for watching. Stay safe. If I missed anything, you know what to do. Come to the live stream tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We're going to be sitting here talking about PNP, GH, Days, and YNR. YNR was kind of slow, but something happened that was interesting that I might have forgot about. We'll sit there and talk about that as well. With that being said, I'm going to go. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next video.